Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. God, it hurts inside. Alright. I just, like, I think this just, it, it just blurted out to me. How I this, out that this happened was I was listening to the Stone Cold podcast on my phone on YouTube, and I put it off, you know. Um, and it ended. And then I saw on my notifications bar on top of the phone, you know that thing. If you got Android, you know what I'm talking about. I saw that. I saw the WWE logo. So I clicked on it. I swiped down, and I looked, and it probably the saddest news I've ever heard since I think Roddy Piper's death was Daniel Bryan announced his retirement on Twitter due to medical reasons, effective immediately. And he said on the Twitter post that he'll talk about it tonight on Raw. That is some rough stuff, man. Like, legit, Daniel Bryan is one of the people that could save WWE right now. Like, give some extra stuff. So many matches that haven't happened yet. Like, Daniel Bryan, I don't even think he's gone up against Seth Rollins, at least Seth Rollins nowadays, not Shield Seth Rollins. So, like, Seth Rollins, he went up against Roman Reigns, so not Roman Reigns, but, like, Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, I don't really think that could happen. Um, Daniel Bryan versus The Undertaker. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura and WWE, Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn, Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan versus I think I said Nakamura, right? Austin Aries, all these people he hasn't really faced yet in WWE, you know, and all that could have happened at WrestleMania and stuff, all that just gone because he retired now and will no longer be able to do yes, 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 for like a match technically. I mean, he'll probably come out and do promos and stuff, like do a Shawn Michaels and become like a ambassador. Just I don't even know what Danny Bryan could possibly do. Like be a manager or something. It's like that's not really Danny Bryan, man. The man's a wrestler. So yeah, one thing that Tom Cushnie, I saw his video on this. He said that I it didn't really come to my head at that point. Thank you, Tom Cushnie, for letting this come out. He's probably gonna do like a Mark Henry 2013 and come out. He's gonna be like, "I'm retiring, guys." Start crying and everything, pink jacket, everything. Then like somebody comes up. I don't even know possibly who. Like somebody who doesn't have a match at Fastlane and is a face. I don't even know who, but it's a possibility. And just like absolutely wreck that guy's face with like a massive kick or something, and be like, "Yeah, I'm a, I lied this entire time," and that's one way that could happen. Because Danny Bryan retiring, I really just don't want to see, man. Like, I've seen Daniel Bryan's WWE tenure since he was in NXT, man. Like that entire time, I've seen Daniel Bryan evolve in WWE, become better, the Yes Move and all of that. From like his days when he had the original Riot of the Valkyries theme, all that is just like it's done now, and I didn't even get to see his last match. That's the even sad. That's the saddest part. I didn't actually get to see him face. Who was his last match? I think it was um, Kane at Extreme Rules. I think that was his last match. Uh, yeah. Oh man, I believe that was his last match. Yeah. Um, was his last match? In fact, let me get this properly. He was in the ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, and I believe that was his last match. So yeah, so at least he got off on a high. But yeah, so tell me what you guys think of his retirement. I mean, I'm super sad right now. I'm like depressed. I'm everything, man. Like Daniel Bryan, we're talking about the man is Daniel Bryan. Like anybody else except for like John Cena, The Rock, or The Undertaker. Yeah, that's basically it. If they said they're retiring, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, you've already done everything. It doesn't really matter. There's a couple things you could have done, but and then I start crying and then stop. But Danny Bryan's like, no, no. I start doing the no chants, no, 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 all the time, man. But yeah, and how old is he? Let's see here. He's 34, around the same age as Shinsuke Nakamura and everything. So yeah, but tell me, guys, tell me what you think of his retirement. Do you think it's a work? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's just like he could come back at some point once he like fully healed and stuff? I don't really know, but hope you guys. I don't even want to say enjoyed the video. I hope you guys found this video interesting and you just learned about this and stuff. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Countdown to February 25th. Let's get this rolling.